So we are here in Belgrade with Tobijas Vagner, new handball player of Partizan. So first and foremost, you are maybe a month or month and a half here. How you settled? How do you like Belgrade? How do you like Serbia? You were at UB for like a week or two.
Yes, well, thank you for the invitation. Yes, I really like Serbia. It's really nice. The team is really nice. The city, Belgrade, is amazing. Like, it was really not hard to adapt here. And overall, we are really happy to be here. And now, finally, next week the game starts, and we are looking forward to it.
Maybe you looked around UB, you know, like Nemanja Matic is from there, and they have a stadium that's named after Jose Mourinho.
Yes, we slept in the Aqua Park UB. It's directly above the football stadium, so we were able to watch the football team training.
I heard you at one of the trainings that I was for Partizan. I heard you speaking some Serbian words like "ajde" or something like that. So how is your Serbian progressing? Some people also told me that you got a teacher straight away.
Yes, ja pričam malo srpski, but it's pretty hard to speak. I understand more that I can speak, mostly because I've been playing since 20 years handball, and since 20 years I'm playing with guys from Balkan, so it's more or less easy for me to, I grew up with the Balkan language.
Handball players and basketball players from abroad that play with Serbian guys, Croatian guys, Bosnian guys, always have that something like some swear word or ajde or something like that they incorporate in their language. Why do you think it's like that? Maybe like
mostly because, for example, for handball, in every handball team there is minimum one guy from Balkan, so it's always a good thing.
Hear it.
Yes, you hear it all the time, and it's really easy to say it. Like ajde is an easy word. You can use it in most sentences.
Yeah.
But honestly, I try to speak as much German as possible because I think it's important to keep your mother tongue.
Yeah. In your national team career, your first games were with like Janko Božović, Kristijan Filipović, then like Nikola Marinović, Marijan Klopčić, Boris Živković, now Nemanja Beloš, of course Aleš Pajović as a coach. So my question for you is like how Austrian and how Balkan is Austrian national team?
We have many people which have origins in Balkan. So I think it's a good thing to have mentality of Balkan guys in a team, because they never give up. They're always fighting. They are really emotional, which is really important, which can put a team on fire. And then there is this Austrian calmness, which is also really important. So I think the mix was in the last few years when we got this big hype and we started to play really good. I think this was one of the reasons why we got this, because we had many players from cultures and we got the best out of it.
And you on the floor seemed to me more like that Balkan fiery guy than like that Austrian calm guy.
Yes, I'm very emotional on the pitch, and I try to put the spectators on fire. I try to turn on everyone, but on the other hand, I'm also like, mostly it's show, to be honest. In my mind, I'm really calm and I'm really cool. So I know what I'm playing since 15 years professional handball. So I know what are the most important things to do, and one of the most important things is to stay calm during a hot game.
you were born in Vienna and you spent your practically whole life in Vienna, and we in Serbia like to say that Vienna is the biggest Serbian city apart from Belgrade. So did you come around like Serbian culture, Serbian food, Serbian music growing up? You must have.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said before, I have many friends from Balkan, from Serbia, from Croatia. So I got used to it really early. Like, I don't know, listening music from Southern Africa and going to eat cevapcici. So yes, it's a little bit in my DNA.
Yeah. What like do you have some like favorite music or favorite food from Serbia?
Yes, my favorite food is cevapcici. I love it. But also sarma is really good. And my favorite music, yes, I listen to a lot of French music because I was living a long time there. But also I like the Balkan music. I like to watch Senida, everything. That was also a reason why it was not so hard for me to adapt to Belgrade.
Yeah, you look forward maybe to some concerts or something like that.
If we have time, if Raul gives some days off.
Now you are in Partizan, so you will play the Champions League for the first time in your career. I wanted to ask you, have you, because you are so dominant, especially in attacking wise, and prominent figure also with the national team at the big competitions, did you have other Champions League offers, or the Partizan one is the first? And how big of part of the decision was the Champions League handball?
Well, I had already offers from Champions League clubs, but it was never adaptable to my life. Like, I'm not anymore 22, 23, where I can only look on myself.
Yeah.
Like, I have a family, so I have to take care also about them. But then the offer from Belgrade came and it was perfect for us. Like, it's close to Vienna, we can play Champions League. We have a really good coach, a really ambitious, a really big club. So the decision was not so hard for me to sign for Belgrade. And now I'm looking forward to play my first season in Champions League, yes.
And also what the first game?
Yes. Like, it's probably the best way to start the championship. I think it's honestly the best what could happen to play against Füchse Berlin directly, because I hope that Pioneer is going to be full,
Packed.
It's going to be loud, it's going to be emotional. So I think if we have a chance to win against Füchse Berlin, because we have to admit they are the absolute favorites, but if we have a chance,
They're a little better.
yes,
maybe.
I don't know
On
if they're
the-
better, but like they
on
have
the paper, you
they
know.
have the best play in the world. But
Yeah.
so we are not scared, but the biggest chances are for sure the first game at home. I think the game is 50-50.
You played in Toulouse for a year and
2 years, yes.
2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, and Nemanja Ilić is a long time Partizan player and like a die-hard fan. Did he had his fingers in it? Did you call him when you got the offer?
Well, I didn't call him before I got the offer, but he was one of the first I told when I signed, because we're still really good friends. And yes, Nemanja is a really good guy. I call him with a lot of love Patuljak. And no, he's a really good guy, and like he was one of the first persons who knew that I'm going to play for Partizan. So yes, we have a good
What
relationship.
was his reaction?
Oh, bravo debeli. No, he was happy for me because
He is a really die-hard, you
Yes,
know.
he's a really-
He grew up in
yes,
Partizan.
and he's also like a really good friend, and I think he was happy for me that I got the opportunity to play in Champions League, to play in the highest level.
Yeah. Maybe even more die-hard Partizan fan is Uroš Borzaš, and
Yes, Urke, I also played with him. Also a really good guy, yes.
So, Füchse,
Yes.
first match, Champions League, home court, and of course, like you are prepared to get like physically beaten up by Dari and also Marsenic, a Partizan guy. What are your emotions, your expectations? And yes, you told me you think that's the best possible outcome, like to have the toughest opponent and the most known name at the start.
Well, we have the best player on the world at Füchse Berlin, but I think the toughest opponent is Veszprem for sure. I think they are probably from the names and from the players the best team now in the world. But about Marsenic and Dari, well, to be honest, I'm not really scared about them. I played already against everyone, and I think that they are hard and they will hurt me and want to hurt me. But I don't think that it's going to be tougher than against Terzic and Vranjes. I think this was the toughest duo I ever played against.
Yeah.
But yes, we are really looking forward, especially after now 5 weeks without one game. So now we have 3 games to prepare this game against Füchse Berlin, against Pelistar, Alkaloid, Dubocica.
Dubocica, yes.
And then the Super Cup against Pančevo. And then we have the Berlin game, and it's like I can tell you all of the players are already with the knife between their teeth to play this game, to start the season finally.
Is that maybe also the good thing, like an opportunity to get a trophy and then to get into the season at Champions League?
Well, yes, for sure. Winning a trophy is always a nice feeling. But normally I can tell you we are already on fire for this game against Füchse Berlin. So
this is almost completely new team, new coach. What could you tell us? Like, what do you think are the strong points of the team, and what do you think that Partizan must work on to get better at?
I hope that not so many Füchse Berlin officials are going to watch this video. No, it's no secret that our attack is going to be really good. Like, without any hesitation, I can say we can compete in attack against every defense. And it's also no secret that we don't have so many defensive specialists.
Yeah.
So, but if we get all our players in defense, then our defense is also strong. So I think the transition will be our biggest work, which Raul is already trying to implement. And if we get this good, then I think we can beat everyone.
I have been at a couple of Raul Gonzalez training sessions. How do you cope with him? I mean, he has an handball IQ of 1,000, and it's hard to comprehend, at least for me, you know, everything he does.
Well, it's not like that we are making something really complicated or stuff that is like, wow, I did this the first time in my life. But what Raul really makes his work so good is that he knows and wants exactly the step we have to make. Like, if you're 1 meter to the right, he will stop and say,
get back.
You have to go to the left more. And on the one hand, this is really good and will help us and will make us really good. Sometimes it's a little bit tiring in training, but still it's what we need for now. We have now time. That's also the reason why we have no games, to prepare every step and every tactic and every movement like on point. So it will need more time, so we won't be in our best handball shape at the beginning, but this will come over the season.
I would take you back to your beginnings, and like I don't know, how did you go to handball? Why? You know, I know like Hippo at women handball.
Yes.
Was the Real Madrid of women handball, but men before this generation, your generation, men's handball in Austria was not that successful. Not in national team, not at club level.
Club level, yes. That's actually a funny story. My mom was at Pilates,
Yeah.
and the Pilates coach also made handball training for young children. Like I was 6 when I started with handball, and I didn't like football, so the Pilates coach said, send him one time to handball. And now I'm playing since 26 years handball.
Yeah.
So
Why didn't you like football? Many running.
No, this wasn't the problem. I didn't like the coach. Like
Yeah.
he was screaming too much, and I was 6 years old. And if a grown man is screaming like 4 hours on a 6-year-old guy,
Yeah.
then it's tough.
Something's wrong, definitely.
Yes. So and now in the beginning it was just playing a little bit with the ball, like shooting others and stuff like this. But then it got more and more, and then when I was 14, I decided that I will go to on a handball school where I had every morning training. And then, yes, with 16 I went to Fivers, and then from there on it got like too
Crazy.
fast everything.
Can you get me through that Fivers team? We spoke before the interview started.
Yes.
It was a really great team with some really peculiar things, like you played with the father and the son, you played with some Serbian, Croatian guys, and you had a lot of success.
Yes, like it was probably, I hope I say nothing wrong, but I think it was the best team ever in Austria playing. Like we had on left wing Herbert Jonas, who played always in Austria on top level. Only problem for him was that we had Raul Santos on left wing, that's why he was never in national team.
Yeah.
Left back for sure, my good friend Nikola Bilic, which I play now with since 16 years we played together. He will always be this skinny little boy when I saw him the first time. On center back we had Vitas Šura. It was probably the most handball intelligent player I ever played with. Right back we had Tomas Aidutis, one of the funniest Lithuanian guys I ever met. And then for sure Ivan Martinovic, he was pretty young, he was on the border to play for the second or first team. So I didn't play so much with him. And on right wing we had David Brandfellner, who was probably the best right wing I ever played with.
And about Ivan Martinovic,
And goal for sure, Sergej Bilic, Niko's father. Yes.
And how was the dynamic of playing with father and a son?
I can tell you, I don't want this, that my father is playing in the same team with me, because like Nico always had two coaches.
Two coaches.
The coach and Sergej. It was, sometimes I felt like, wow, this poor boy.
And like I'm sure that Sergej was more strict than the coach.
Yes. It was always when Nico shoot a goal, Sergej told him what he can do better. It was funny, but I think it was really good for Nico, because he learned a lot of stuff. So he also learned a lot from the Lithuanian center back, which was really a clever handball player. So I think this was also a good thing for Nikola.
Like for Ivan Martinovic, it is a really, I don't know, unexpected career from him, because in a way he was some okay, quiet guy, and like in 2 or 3 years he became the best right back in the world. Did you expect him to become what he had become?
Yes. Like you could have seen that this guy has a lot of potential, and then he played in the second team, and then I left to Germany, and he was playing like me, Nico left, and then he was playing right back, and he directly got best right back and was playing like phenomenal, like really good.
What was the thing that made him
He was so
stand?
clever. He was so clever. He played similar to Nico Bilic on left back. He was clever. He wasn't the strongest, but he had a good shoot. He always was able to do like this to not get blocked.
Yeah.
So he was really smart, and now for sure he is in the best 5 right back in the world. I mean, he has a lot of concurrence in right back.
Yeah.
But yes, he's an amazing player, and I always say he's the missing part for us in the Austrian national team to compete for
tough
the top
loss
three.
that
Yes.
Croatia snatched him out.
Yes, if we have Ivan Martinovic, I think we can go to semifinals.
Yeah, but even without him, you had like that. That what was 2024 with like many tied games
Yes.
that could have gone your way, and if you had a player like that, it is automatic like semi-final.
Yes, yes, I think yes, he is the missing link. But overall, we can be really happy what we achieved for now for Austria. I mean, we
Yeah.
have now this qualification for January 2027 we didn't make. We lost against Poland with 1 goal. With an injured Bilig and Hutacek, which were like on 20-30%. But maybe it's good because we have a new coach. He can implement his new system. And then our next objective is the Euros 2028 and to qualify for Olympia.
Yeah, but in some way, it's really strange in handball. You know, you have, let's say, Danes and French that are above all, and then you have like 15 teams that could drop out in the group and could win a medal.
Exactly, exactly. You have the Danish team, which is making a different sport than us.
Yeah,
Then you have the French, who are the closest to the Danish team. Then you have Germany, which get really close to them three. Like I think these are for now the best three nations. And then, as you said, you have 10 teams which
Yeah.
are pretty
at
similar.
least 10
Yes,
teams.
yeah. Then you have for sure a little bit above is Hungary, Spain, Croatia, and then you have the next group with Serbia, Austria, all these teams. And then, but also, like we play now in qualification against Georgia and Turkey.
Yeah, Georgia is a really tough team.
I'm not scared that we don't qualify, but we have 6
It will
tough
be
teams.
tough.
Yes, we also have Norway, and to be honest, our objective, what we said, is to win 5 out of 6 games.
Yeah.
But for sure, overall, it's to qualify for the Euros.
In your time in France, you worked with Daniel Anđelković.
Yes.
He was a great player for Serbian national team, but never coached here. And he has a lot of success in France, and he first co-coached his team, and then from like 2021 is a solo coach.
Yes.
And like, what are the things that make him so successful and make him endure so long? You know, he coached coaches there for 10 years. It's not that common now.
Yes, with the most respect, I call him Dr. Rukamek. Like he is very acribic. Everything, the preparation is really on point. You know exactly what player is going to do what in which situation. And I think this is the secret why Toulouse is performing most of the seasons over the
Overachieving.
Yes, like, and this is mostly Daniel Anđelković's work. So I think we are going to see him soon in a little bit higher.
And would you say he prepares the team more like team-wise, or he makes every individual player better?
He uses every player in his best way.
Yeah.
So everyone has a concept which he has to work inside. So in his concept there is no chance that the player is doing something different. But then in the concept he uses the player the best way he can do. And this is probably the secret why he does such a good work.
When you said that, you gave me the perfect start for my question about you, because you are big, robust, and we don't see many pivots or players your size anymore in handball, when handball became much more, I wouldn't say athletic, but much faster.
Yes.
Do you, firstly, how did you manage to stay yourself in today's handball and go as far as national team and Champions League now?
Like, I can tell you honestly, it's not so easy anymore to find a place for me because like many teams don't use the pivot like they did 10 years before.
Tactically,
Yes, it's completely different. Like many coaches say, okay, he's a really good pivot, he's probably under the 5 best in attack in the world, but I don't have the player who can use him. And then for me, for example, Raul is the perfect coach because all his system is working around the pivot.
yeah.
And that's why I always need a coach which uses me the way I have to be used. And that's my secret.
Do you think we could see like back pivots of your playing style or just to enjoy your years in Belgrade as some kind of, you know, they in NBA they say unicorn?
You mean if my player type will be
Yeah,
more often seen
or
in the
you
future?
are like
One
last
in a
of a
million.
kind?
Now handball has this type of playing only 1 against 1 and playing bam 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 1 against 1. But you can already see that it changes already again a little bit. Like the back players are getting again a little bit taller, not so fast, and a little bit stronger from 9 meters or 10 meters. And so, and if this changes, then you will also need another pivot again. So it's hard to say. I think that I'm unique, and a guy like me and Orios,
Yeah.
I think, or Aginagalde.
Aginagalde,
also
yes, yes.
similar, a little bit more athletic. But yes, I think we are going to come back. I
To
think,
survive.
yes, but not like me because I'm really like a unique guy.
And like, if you don't mind asking, but how did you discover that like this is your favorite and perfect shape for playing? Because it's against all the rules now.
Yes.
You know you have to be, I don't know, really stubborn or really confident in yourself to.
Like I already played with 125 kilo, and I played like the worst handball ever in my life.
Yeah.
I was really bad. And now, since I have this weight, I keep it. So around 100,
What do you think? Like it's your perfect, ideal, like
I think
game day weight?
133.
Yeah.
133 is my perfect weight. But like many people don't even know that I can play defense. Like I was
Yeah.
playing, I'm never playing in national team, which is
Yeah.
tactical reasons. So no one, because most of the people see me in the national team, so they all think I can't play defense.
Yeah.
And in Erlangen I also didn't play defense because they also know me more or less just from the national team. But I played in Bregenz, every game 60 minutes attack and defense, and we got into the quarterfinals of the EHF Cup.
Yeah.
I played in Limoges, sometimes 45 minutes attack and in defense. So some people like are really surprised when they notice or see that I can play defense. And this I want to show now in the next, like I have hopefully 6-7 years professional handball left, and I hope I can show that also a guy like me can play attack and defense and can also do this good.
Yeah, like I would make a comparison with like Nikola Jokic, that everybody thinks
Exactly.
he can't play defense, but he's first in steals, first in rebounds, first in blocks.
Yes,
you
you
know?
also have to be really smart to do this. Like
Yeah.
I will never be as fast as Matthias Kitzel,
Yeah.
but I can be clever like him. And then it's a mind game.
Yeah,
And I also-
it's really like it's really hard to go past the eye test. You know, you don't look like Karl Conan. You can't defend.
Exactly, and this is a problem like which many like I also get a lot of hate in the internet. Like you
Yeah.
can't imagine what messages I get or comments on Facebook or stuff like this, and they are sometimes like really mean. But
After a loss, like
no, we don't even have to lose. When we play against Germany, there's always one guy
yeah,
who is commenting and who is writing really aggressive and hurting things. So, but
And first of all, I want to ask you about that. Like many, I don't know, tennis players came out with the stories, look at my inbox, etc., etc. First, did you ever wonder what is behind that, like in terms of psychological state of that person, like to insult you, don't even know you, don't.
I don't want to go too special on this guy. Like I know I was looking this guy because he was really like every time we play against Germany, this guy was commenting and was really writing tough stuff. But I think that most of these people are, I don't know how to say it in English, they are really, like they only think straight.
Yeah.
They don't think like this. Always in life they just go straight and they only have one way how things have to work.
Yeah.
And this is...
You got to look this way to be a sports person. And what that kind of things like say about us as a society, like there is some of a problem when we have these kind of things. Like you can imagine what like chubby kid can expect in school when you get those kind of messages.
I'm a lucky guy. I'm a handball player and I play most of the time good, and many people, like most of the people like me because I'm an open guy. I help everyone. I talk with every fan. I have no problem to also say, go into the fans if we lose. I have no problem with this. They give everything on the field. I give everything on the field. They give everything on the stands. And then it's the minimum thing that I can do is to go to them and tell them, sorry guys, today we are not good enough. But like when this guy comments, the good thing is that many people are saying, what a stupid idiot are you to comment this, to who do you think you are that you can make this opinion on a person who is playing for Austria since 10 years, has 150 games. What did you achieve in your life? And like I'm in this state, or in this, I have this position where people protect me. Even people I don't know. But yes, I think this is a big problem in our society, that looks are over character most of the time, or not most of the time, but often. And like it's not a good thing. Always make a picture of yourself of a person before you decide who they are.
I must give you a question about Olafur Stefansson, because he was assistant coach to you and to Miloš Kos.
No, I had never had him.
No, he left.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought he was at
the year before.
Yeah,
yes, I never had him.
The year before. So nothing then, but you and Miloš Kos are from the go from the same team. Is it maybe easier having to know him, or maybe some other guys from the team?
For me, the easiest to talk to are for sure the foreign people, because we talk English. So I have a really good connection to especially Miloš and Ilya, because we can speak German. And Joaf also. We speak German, and then I have a really good connection with Joaf and Pajo, because we can speak French. It's always the language which connects people.
Which languages do you speak?
I speak German, English, Spanish, and French.
And learning Serbian.
Yes, learning Serbian. No, Spanish I understand most of the thing, but speaking I have to think too long, and Spanish is such a fast language. So
and especially when Spaniards speak,
exactly,
you can't get hold of it.
No, I can't think as fast as they already have an answer again. So when Raul and Miguel are talking, I understand them, but I could never talk anything more. So
I must ask you for your last match with Serbia, and you beat us. You got us out of the championship. But how did you, as a team, motivate for that? Because it didn't mean much for you, and for the Serbian team, it meant everything.
There are two reasons why we got really motivated for this game. First of all, we could have got to the second round. Like
Yeah,
if we
but-
win by 4 and Spain
And-
wins against Germany,
Yes, yes.
then we are in the second round. And the second thing is, if we win against Serbia, we get we are in pot 1 for
Better
the
draw for-
World Cup.
For the
Even
World
though
Cup.
we still didn't qualify and Serbia did qualify, but these were our two motivations.
Speak something with our players. They were devastated after that loss. and-
Yes, I stayed a long time in the night with the Serbian players because I know a lot of them. Like I know the Ilić brothers, I know Marsenic. Yes, so I was a long time with them.
One last question. Pljeskavica, ćevapi, burek, ajvar, kajmak. What's the best thing? And how much is the Serbian food better in Belgrade than in Vienna?
Well, it's a lot better because it's original and you get the feeling. But the best thing for me is 10 ćevape in lepina with kajmak und ajvar and a shopska salad. Perfect.
Thank you a lot for this conversation, and I hope we will, like, I don't know, hug or shake hands after a win against Fixe.
I hope so too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.